So, how big Putana's form was. So it says, Patma no api taddeham striya gavyuntarantara druman churnaya masa rajendra mahadasit tad adbhutam. Tri gavyuti antara. Tri gavyuti. Tri gavyuti means 6 course. Or we can say 18 kilometer. Srila Prabhupada says it was 12 miles long. When Putana fell on the ground, her body was 12 mile long. That big. And then what happened? Jiva Goswami Pad is saying, Putana not only killed the children when she was alive, but even when she was dead, she killed so many jivas, so many creatures, which includes the trees, which includes, so many animals, so many were killed by Putana. Because her form was so huge that when it fell on the ground, it killed so many trees. But Jiva Goswami is saying all those trees were from the land or from the garden of Kansa and not from Gokul. So that is how Krishna planned. And then what happened in next verses, verse 15, 16, and 17, uh, the 8 parts of Putna's body are being explained here by Shukdev Goswami. Hmm? When she died, how her eyes were looking, what was the condition of her mouth, her stomach, her legs, her hands, how they were looking like. So let us read 15, 16, and 17. Total 8 parts are being explained over here. So Prabhupada writes, the Rakshasi's mouth was full of teeth, each resembling the front of a plow. Her nostrils were deep like mountain caves, and her breast resembled big slabs of stone fallen from a hill. Her scattered hair was the color of copper. The sockets of her eyes appeared like deep blind wells. Her fearful thighs resembles the bank of a river. Huh? Her thighs were like so big, they were resembling that it's some kind of the bank of some rivers. Okay, Lakhan Prabhu, you are co-host now. I think you can do the screen sharing. We are discussing from verse 15, 16, 17. Yeah, thank you. So her thighs were resembling the banks of a river, and her arms, legs, and feet seemed like big bridges. We see the bridges, so it these were resembling like big bridges, and her abdomen appeared like a dried up lake. Her hearts, ears, and heads of the cowherd man and woman were already Okay, I'm sorry. The hearts, ears, and heads of the cowherd man and woman were already shocked by the Rakshasis screaming. And when they saw the fierce wonder of her body, they were even more frightened. So these are the two times when the Brajavasis they got feared by this lady Putana. What was the first time when they got feared up? I think the chat option is open. You can type it in the chat. When was the first time? पहली बार कब हुआ था जब वो जो राक्षसी थी उससे वो ब्रजवासी डर गए थे. This is the second time. By seeing her form, everyone got afraid. What was the first time we discussed yesterday? Anyone? You can type it in the chat. It's open. No? Okay. So the first time was when that Putana, when Krishna was, sucking the nipple of her breast. That time she was crying, Muncha, Muncha, leave me. It's enough now, leave me. And the way in which she was screaming, everyone got feared. Everyone got afraid of that voice. So that was the first time. And that is why Shukdev Goswami says, Purvam tu tannihi. Purvam tu tannihi means this is the second time. This is the second time when Putana, by seeing the gigantic form of Putana, everyone got frightened. They got afraid of her. And then what happened? That time, what they saw, so it says, Balam cha tasya urasi kridantam akuto bhayam gopyas turnam samabhyetya jagrahur jarta sambrama. Then what happened? When they came near to the body of Putana, they saw it is such a gigantic form, such a big body. And then where is Balkrishna? So it says, Tasya Urasi, Tasyaha Ursi basically, Tasya Ursi, yeah. Ursi means Hriday or breast. On her breast, baby Krishna, Bal Krishna, was playing. So it says, Balam cha tasya ursi kridantam akuto bhayam. Krishna is playing and Krishna is akuto bhayam. Akuto bhayam. That means Krishna is fearless. So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying how it is possible. Even by seeing a dead body, even the men and women, those who have grown up, even they get afraid of, then how it is possible that a small child like Krishna, he's not getting afraid from that dead body and he's playing on it? So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying, because Krishna is a Kuto Bhayam. Just see the words. So nicely Shukdev Goswami have mentioned. He have not mentioned as Bhagavan is playing. He said Balam cha tasya urasi. Who is playing? The Balam. Balam means a kid. Why a kid? Because the kid does not know whether this thing is good or bad. Huh? So because Krishna is doing Manuja Bala Krida, he's doing his activities just like a small child. And that is why when Krishna is playing, that is why it is mentioned that Krishna was a Kuto Bhayam. He was not having any fear. And then Jiva Goswami Pad is saying, Akuto Bhayam is Krishna himself is fearless. What to speak of Krishna? Those who remembers him, even they become fearless. Bhajahu Remana Srinanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare. Oh my mind, please do bhajan. Of whom? Of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Okay, and what will I get? You will become fearless. Abhaya Charanar. Krishna's lotus feet are giving of abhay, fearlessness. So it is the request. So those who remembers the lotus feet of Krishna, even they become fearless. Then what to speak of Krishna himself? Krishna is always fearless. That is why he was playing on the ursi of that demon. And then what happened? Gopyas Turnam Samabhyetya Jagrahur Jata Sambrama. And then what gopis did? Gopis rushed to the body of Putana, near the body. They climbed up on the body of Putana and took baby Krishna from there and they came down. So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying how it was possible. Initially, it is mentioned that everyone got frightened up by seeing the gigantic form of Putana. And now they are climbing up on the same body. They are not having any fear. Oh, she's a Rakshasi. She may do anything bad to us. We don't know whether she is fully dead or not. So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying this is out of the Vatsalya Prem that they are doing, that they are, climbing up on the body of Putana. The gopis, they were totally filled up with the vatsalya prem, with motherly affection, that they were not thinking of themselves. Sometimes it happens that, someone's child, if that child is going for swimming in a river, and if he just get drawn down, if the child is getting sinked in the river, then what happen? The mother who is standing nearby, if she doesn't know how to swim, even she will jump into the river. That is out of affection to save the child. So what to speak of the gopis whose affection to Krishna was transcendental? Without thinking of themselves, the gopis, they climbed up on Putana's body and they got Balkrishna back. And then what they did? So said, Rashoda Rohini Bhyam Taha Samam Balasya Sarvata Raksha Vidadhire Samyak Gopucha Brahmanadi Bhihi. Rashoda Rohini Bhyam. So along with Yashoda and Rohini. But Jiva Goswami Pad is saying that in the Vaishnav Toshini, that Yashoda and Rohini, they both were not in their senses at that time. Just by seeing that Balkrishna have been taken by that demon Putana, both Yashoda and Rohini, they were kind of unconscious. वो लगभग लगभग बेहोशी की अवस्था में थी. In that state, it was not possible for Yashoda and Rohini to climb up on Putana's body, get Krishna back, and do all these rituals. It was not possible for them. That is why it says, Yashoda Rohini Bhyam Taha. What is Taha? Taha is the other gopis. So although Yashoda and Rohini were there, Jiva Goswami is saying, although they were there, but it was not possible for them to do all these things. So all these things, it was done by the other gopis. And what they did, so they came the child down, and to save him, the first thing what they did, they moved the gopucha. Gopucha means the tail of a cow. A tail of the cow was rotated around the body of that Balkrishna. Waved about the switch of a cow to give full protection to the child Sri Krishna. And it says Adi Bhihi. So the actually the switch of a cow is considered to be very auspicious. The tail of a cow. Go Pucha. Pucha means the last part of the tail of cow, which Prabhupada mentioned as switch of the cow. So that is considered to be very auspicious. If there is anything bad that is happening, then by touching that part, we become fearless. His Holiness Radha Govind Goswami Maharaj says that every day we should, put that switch of a cow on our head. We can rotate it like this. It helps. It helps. So that's why the gopis did that. And what else they did? Adi Bhihi. So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying this Adi Bhihi means they took some mustard seeds and wave it over the head of baby Krishna and then threw it. They used a soup. Soup is what we call in English, I don't know. जिससे हम अनाज साफ करते हैं, soup. So they took the soup and touch it on the head of baby Krishna. That is considered to be very auspicious. So Adi Bhihi means so many things they did, including these things. And that is to Raksham Vidadhare, to protect baby Krishna. And then what they did? Gomutrena snapayitva punar gauraj sharbhakam raksham chakrashu shakrita dvadas angeshu namabhi. Now see the importance and the power of Lord's name. So it says the child was thoroughly washed with cow urine, because cow urine is considered to be auspicious as well as it is antiseptic also. So because that lady Putana, that demon Putana, Rakshasi Putana, she took baby Krishna, and maybe, she would have put some nails, she would have notched him, something she would have done. So if there is any such sign on the body of Krishna, then he will not get any kind of infection. So Prabhupada said the child was thoroughly washed, not only just pouring some part of it and then it's done. No, thoroughly she was washed with the cow urine, and then smeared with the dust raised by movements of the cows. Goraj. By Goraj, they put Goraj over his body. That is basically Krishna's decoration. Then different names of the Lord were applied with cow dung on 12 different parts of his body, beginning with the forehead, as done in applying tilak. In this way, the child was given protection. So when we put the tilak, we chant names of the Lord. Jiva Goswami Path have mentioned, like while doing this, the names of the Lord were being chanted by these gopis. And they used Krishna's name to protect Krishna. Ram se bada Ram ka naam. To protect the Lord, Lord's names are being used. We use these names every day to protect ourselves. Right? We use the tilak on the 12 parts of our body. Every day we use that. And we chant the names of the Lord. Keshavaya Namaha, Om Narayanaय Namaha, Madhavaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, Madhusudanaya Namaha, Trivikramaya Namaha, Vamanaya Namaha, Sridharaya Namaha, Rishikeshaya Namaha, Padmanabhaya Namaha, Damodaraya Namaha, and finally Vasudevaya Namaha. So we use these names. The same names are being used by the gopis to protect the Lord himself. So to protect the Lord, Lord's names are being used. So it is very important that we every day mark our or decorate our body with these tilak on the 12 places. The same was being done. That is why it says Dwadasha Ange. On the 12 places, the tilak was done. And what tilak they used? So it says they used the tilak of gobar, cow dung. They used cow dung to put the tilak on Krishna's body. And then what happened? So it says, Gopyaha sam isprashta salila angeshu karayoh prathak nyasyat manyatha balasya bijanyasam kurvata. Now gopis, even they came into, some of the senses now. Earlier, they were so afraid, they were so shocked that they were, in hurry. They forgot to do Achman and Bijanyas and all these things. So what gopis were doing? They simply, put the waved the cow tail on Krishna's body and put some mustard seeds and gave him some cow urine, bathed him in cow urine and put some tilak. And now they realized, oh, we haven't done Achman yet. Achman is very important actually. That is why it says, Sansprashta Salilaha. By touching the water, we become pure. That is why whenever we are going for deity worship, whenever we are going in the altar for the service, it is required to do the Achman. It is required to do the Achman. So Achman is very important. And there is a full series like how we do the Achman. We touch different parts of our body and then do the Achman. The 12 mantras remain the same when we are doing the Achman, which I said. And then there are different mantras also. Well, like we will touch the body and we'll do the Achman. We will touch eyes, nostrils, ear, head, our shoulders, all these parts. and we will chant the names of the Lord. And before that, we touch the water. Om apavitraha pavitro va sarva avastham gato apiva yah smaret pundarikaksha sa bayabhya antarashuchi. Touch the water and say this. This means those who remembers the Lord, they become purified by inner and outside both. Bahyabhya antarashuchi. They become pure. So in this way, the gopis, they also did Achman. They got some water and did some like Keshavaya Nama, Narayana Nama, Madhavaya Nama. And then, they started some bijanyas to protect, to get purified basically. And then they started chanting names of the Lord, like which Lord is going to protect which part of Krishna's body. That is what is being chanted here. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in his commentary that why Krishna came out, why he didn't kill Putna inside the house and he came out of the house. What was the reason behind that? So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says in his commentary, Sarartha Darshini, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying that there were some gopis who were allowed to go inside the Prasuti Graha, the place where Balkrishna was lying. So the ladies, they were allowed to go, but the gents, they were not allowed. So they were thinking, oh, how will we get darshan of the Lord? The cows, they were thinking, oh, when will Balkrishna come out and when will we see him? When will we take his darshan? So in this way, to fulfill their desire, Balkrishna, what he did, he planned it in such a way that Putna will go out of the house, she will fly in the sky, and then she will fall on the ground. So now, when Krishna is only 6 days old, the Shuddhikaran have not yet happened of him. But still, everyone is able to take darshan of Krishna. Even the cows are able to take darshan of Krishna. And that is why Krishna planned it in such a way that everyone will get benefit by, getting darshan of Krishna. So to fulfill their desire, Bal Krishna did this pastime. This is what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying. And now the gopis, what they did, so it says, they chanted different names of the Lord, touched the part of the Lord's body, and they said, okay, this part will be protected by this Lord. May Lord this protect this part of your body. May this Lord protect this part of your body. So Srila Prabhupada writes, verse 22 and 23. Shukdev Goswami informed Maharaj Parikshit that the gopis, following the proper system, protected Krishna, their child, with this mantra. So before this, what they did, it was in hurry. It was in hurry. Simply, they put some tilak and chanted the names. Now they did Achman, and now again they are chanting the names. May Aj protect your leg. May Maniman protect your knees. Yagya protect your thighs. Achyut the upper part of your waist, and Haigriv the lower abdomen. May Keshav protect your heart. Isha your chest. The sun god your neck. Vishnu your arms, and Urukram your face, and Ishwar your head. May Chakri protect you from the front, and may Sri Hari, Gadadhari, the carriers of club, protect you from the back. And may the carrier of the bow, who is known as enemy of Madhu, and Lord Ajan, the carrier of sword, protect your two sides. May Lord Urugai, the carrier of the conch shell, protect you from all corners. May Upendra protect you from above, and Garuda protect you on the ground. And may Lord Haldhar, the Supreme Person, protect you on all sides. May Rishikesh protect your senses and Narayan your life air. May the Master of Shvetadvipa protect the core of your heart, and may Lord Yogeshwar protect your mind. May Lord Prishni Garbha protect your intelligence, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead your soul. So where it says the Supreme Personality of Godhead protects your soul. Jiva Goswami Pad writes that all the names which are mentioned above, they are Ansha and Anshavatar of the Lord. So they can protect different parts, but who can protect the soul? So gopis are saying the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, huh? Or Narayan maybe, only he is able to protect the soul. That is why it says, Savai punsa paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaja ahetuki apratiyata yaya atma suprasidati. Now this is the time of Navratri. So many Dandiya nights are happening and worshipping of Devi Durga is going in all places of India. So by doing this, actually, by doing this, actually, the soul will not get benefited. Yeah, some pious activity it is. We will get some sukrati definitely. Those who are doing, it's not bad. But yaya atma su prasidati, how the soul will get satisfied? That can only be satisfied when it worship the super soul. And who is the super soul? Lord Krishna. That's why it says, Savai Punsam Paro Dharmo. The topmost religion is Savai Punsam Paro Dharmo, Yato Bhaktir Adhokshaja. To worship Adhokshaj, to do bhajan of Lord Adhokshaj. That is the topmost religion. So that is why it says the supreme personality of Godhead protects your soul. While you are playing, may Govinda protect you, and while you are sleeping, may Madhav protect you. May Lord Vaikuntha protect you while you are walking, and may Lord Narayan, the husband of goddess of fortune, protect you while you are sitting. Similarly, may Lord Yagyabhuk, the fearful enemy of all evil planets, protect you while you are enjoying life. The evil which known as Dakshini, Yatudhanis, and Kushmandas are the greatest enemies of children, and the evil spirit like Bhutas, Pretas, Pisacha, Yaksha, Rakshas, and Vinayakas, as well as witches like Kotara, Revati, Jeshtha, Putana, and Matrika, are always ready to give trouble to the body, the life, air, and senses, causing loss of memory, madness, and bad dreams. So what such kind of demons they do to the children? It says by their effect, the children may have loss of memory, madness, and bad dreams. Sometimes we see small children when they are sleeping, they will cry in the night. That's bad dreaming. So Lord's names, they protect them. So what we do in ISKCON, we put some Narsimha Kavach to the child. Snack around like we will put the Narsimha Kavach, or we will chant Narsimha Kavach by sitting near the child, so that he will not being attacked by any of these demons. Like the most experienced evil stars, they all created great disturbances, especially for children. But one can vanquish them simply by uttering Lord Vishnu's name. For when Lord Vishnu's name resounds, all of them become afraid and go away. Amazing. The glories of the holy name. When all such demons can be present, but when we chant names of Lord Hari, when the names of Vishnu are being chanted, then they all will run away from there. They all will become afraid. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, the holy name roars like a lion. When we chant the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When we chant it, what happens? So Saraswati Thakur is saying that this holy name roars, the hardta hai wo. And then what happened? The enemies, the enemies, like our enemies, which are Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh, Matsar, these are considered to be the enemies. So Saraswati Thakur compares these enemies by the small, like deer and some monkeys, some different animals. So when a lion roars, then what happens? All these animals, they just hide in different places. Oh, the lion is here, the lion is here. They will run away. So that is significance of Lord's name. Harinam Prabhu ki jai. So even here it says that if we chant Lord's name, then what will happen? Such kind of demons, they can never attack on us. So a devotee don't have to go to any tantric or anyone as such. We don't have to go. We simply have to have full faith on Lord's name. There is no need to use any such kind of tabiz and putting some dhaga. It's not required for devotees. No, we simply have to have full faith. मारीबे राखीबे प्रभु जे इच्छा तोमार इहा दास प्रति तुआ अधिकार. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, मारीबे राखीबे प्रभु जे इच्छा तोमार. Oh my Lord, whether you want to keep me, then keep me. You want me to die, then kill me. Je ichha tomar. As you wish, you can do. But we should have full faith on Lord's name. And then it says, verse 30. इति प्रणयबद्धभिः गोपीभिः कृतरक्षणं पाययित्वा स्तनं माता सन्नयवेशदयात्मजम्. Now what the gopis did, okay, Krishna is back now from Putna's body. Everything is looking good. Now, how to decide whether the child is healthy or not? He's only 6 days old. He's looking good. Everything seems to be okay. But still, the gopis want to confirm if Krishna is healthy or not. And generally, how the mothers do that? When there is a small child, the child who cannot speak anything, then how it is decided whether the child is healthy or not? The mother will breastfeed the child. If the child is drinking milk, that means he is healthy. So that is what the gopis did. All these actions were done by the gopis. And now the gopis, they asked Yashoda, please breastfeed your son, please breastfeed him. Let us see whether he is doing it properly or not. Based on this, we will decide whether Krishna is healthy or not, whether Krishna is all okay or not. Because by seeing the outer part of the body, it seems everything is fine. But maybe, that Putana, she have put some poison on the nipple of her breast. So it may happen that, that would have damaged Krishna, the baby Krishna, because they were having Vatsalya Bhav. They were not thinking that this person is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they asked Yashoda, okay, Yashoda, please do this. So that's why Prabhupada writes that all the gopis headed by Mother Yashoda were bound by the maternal affection. After they thus chanted mantras to protect the child, Mother Yashoda gave the child the nipple of her breast to suck and then got him to lie down on his bed. So it was confirmed that now baby Krishna is all good, no harm to him. Meanwhile, when all this entire episode took place, meanwhile, Nanda Maharaj returned back from Mathura. So it says, Tavat Nanda Adayo Gopa Mathuraya Vrajam Gataha Vilokya Putana Deham Vibhuvu Rati Vismita. When they were returning, they saw the gigantic form of Putana. Oh, what is it? When we went, it was not there. What is this big animal or a big, thing lying over here? What is this? They were surprised. Vismita. They were vismit. And then it says the very nice. The Brajavasis, when they come closer, they come to know that, oh, this is some demon who is lying over here. And they shouted. They said, Nunam Batarshihi Sanjato Yogesho va Samasasaha Sa eva Drashtohi Utpato Yadaha Anakadundubhi. Who is Anakadundubhi? That's a question. You can write it in the chat. Who is Anakadundubhi? Whose name is Anakadundubhi? Anyone knows? Who is known as Anakadundubhi? We should know these names. So Anakadundubhi is name of whose? Vasudev. Vasudev is known as Anakadundubhi. So the Brajvasis, the gopis, they are the gopas, they are shouting. Oh, look at this demon. It's true. Whatever Anakadundubhi said, that is true. He said, you please return back to Mathura, I'm sorry, to Gokul from Mathura. There could be something may happen in Gokul. So it's not quite safe for you all to stay here for a long time. Please do return back. So they are saying whatever was said by Anakadundubhi, Vasudev, Nanda Maharaj and the Gopas exclaimed that whatever Anakadundubhi said, that is true. So this Vasudev has become a great saint or a master of mystic power. Otherwise, how could he have foreseen this calamity and predicted it to us? How it was possible for him to know this? Jiva Goswami Pad writes that how come, like the Gopas, they were thinking, oh, we were considering Vasudev to be an ordinary person like us. But no, he's a saint. He's a saint. But someone may say that how Vasudev is a saint? We do not see any sign of a saint in Vasudev. How he is considered to be a saint? Then Jiva Goswami Pad writes in the commentary that, okay, it may happen that Vasudev is not a saint, but definitely he is Yogesh. Why? Because when Vasudev was born, the Devatas, they played Dundubhi. They played Dundubhi. And that is why Vasudev is known as Anak Dundubhi. That is name of Vasudev. When Vasudev took birth, then Devatas in the heaven, they played Dundubhi. Oh, just see. This person have took birth. Vasudev have took birth. That is why he is known as Anak Dundubhi. So by this, it is clear that Vasudevji was not an ordinary person. So how come Vasudevji was knowing what is going to happen? So it says that Vasudevji was in Mathura and he was thinking that this fellow Kans will do something bad. So he was consulting with some of the people in Mathura. Is there anything that is being planned? And they said, Kansa and his mantris and his friends, they decided to kill all the children born during these days. So who told him? The Acharya Charan are saying that Akrurji was a friend of Vasudevji. So Akrurji told him that this is what is being planned by Kansa. So that is how Anak Dundubhi come to know about all these things. So he is as good as saints. There is no doubt in that. So even the Brajavasis, they shouted like that. And then what they did? Okay, there was one hand raised. Is there any question? I'm not sure who raised the hand. Priyam Mataji. Yes, you can unmute.
Prabhuji, my question is कि what did devtas play during the birth of Vasudev and what is it? मतलब ये क्या होता है? I
धुंदू
mean,
भी होती है, धुंदू भी होती है, जैसे ढोल नगाड़े बजाना, शंख बजाना, बड़ा जो एक वो क्या कहेंगे हम, एक एक डिवाइस होता है, पू ऐसा करके बजाया जाता है, धुंदू भी, शंख बजाना। सो वो इतने खुश हुए जब वसुदेव जी का जन्म हुआ कि उन्होंने, देवताओं ने दुंदुभियां बजाई,
जी प्रभुजी, हरे
एंड
कृष्ण।
दैट इज व्हाई ही इज नोन एज आनक दुंदुभि. And then what they did? So it says, Kalevaram Parashubhishchitva Tatte Vrajokasah Dure Shipatva Vayavaso Nyadahan Kashtaveshtitam. Now a very interesting part is being mentioned. What they did, they all, when Nanda Maharaj and all the Brajvasis, when they came, what they did, they cut Putana's body into different parts and they decided to burn her, the body of Putana. So it says the inhabitants of Vraj cut the gigantic body of Putana into pieces with the help of axes. It's not possible, right? A lady who is around 18 kilometers long, how it is possible to burn that body? Who is going to lift the body? So with the help of axes, they cut into different pieces. And then they threw the pieces far away, covered them with wood, and burned them into ashes. So there is a question, why did they burn Putana's body? They would have, left it like that. So a normal answer is given by the acharyas, which says that if Putana's body is, will be lying like that, then it may, that may become contagious, and some disease may spread over. And what's the second reason? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in his commentary Sarartha Darshini. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says they thought that this Putana is a Rakshasi, until and unless a demon is burnt, properly or completely, till then it may again get the, the life, वो फिर से जीवित हो सकता है. So that is why they decided, let us burn the body first, let us finish the, any sign of her body, so that she will not come back again to her life. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes this, and that is why it was a big task for them to cut her body into different parts and then burn it, but they did it for the safety of Vraj and Vrajvasis, and especially the safety of the children. They did. And now, when they were burning the body of Putana, a very strange thing took place. What was that? So it says, देहमान दीहमानस्य देहस्य धूमश्चा गुरुसौरभः उत्तिथ कृष्ण निर्भुक्त सपद्याहत पापमनः. When they were burning the body of Putana, then a very fragrant, a very good Saurabha, Agaru Saurabha, it was coming out. So Prabhupada writes, because of Krishna's having served the breast of Rakshasani Putana, when Krishna killed her, she was immediately freed of all material contamination. Her sinful reactions automatically vanished, and therefore, when her gigantic body was being burned, the smoke emanating from her body was fragrant like agaru incense, just like agarbatti. Hmm? A very nice fragrance was coming out. It was getting spread all over the body. I mean, all over the sky. Sridhar Swami writes that how it was possible, why it was coming out of the body of such a demon like Putana. So he says, because Krishna have, because Krishna have breastfeed Putana. Krishna actually did the breastfeeding, and that is why by touching Putana's body, all her sins got, or she became free from all the sins. And that is how this thing happened. That's a normal answer. That is as per the translation of these words. That is how Srila Prabhupada also writes, as per the translation. Jiva Goswami Pad writes that why this, that khushbu, that fragrance was coming. So Jiva Goswami Pad is saying, actually, this fragrance is of Krishna's body. We hear that Krishna's body always emanates some very nice fragrance. So that is why when Balkrishna used to play with his cowherd boys, it's too difficult for Krishna to win. They are playing hide and seek game. Krishna is hiding in some cave. And the first person whom the friend will find out, that is Krishna. How? Because his body is always emanating very beautiful fragrance. भगवान का जो कलेवर है उससे बहुत सुंदर खुशबू निकलती है. उस खुशबू को सूंघ कर वो बालक बहुत इजीली समझ जाता है कि कृष्ण कहाँ छुपा हुआ है और सबसे पहले आके कृष्ण को पकड़ लेगा. So Jiva Goswami Pad writes that Krishna's body is basically full of such fragrance. And when Krishna took the nipple of Putana's breast into his mouth, actually that fragrance from Krishna's body got transferred to Putana's body. Sometime it happens. If we are going to Mangal Aarti, the fragrance they will offer to Narsimha Dev during Narsimha Aarti, and then they will give it to us. They will put it, the pujari or the devotee, they will put it on our head and we will rub it on our body, and then wherever we will go, that nice smell of that fragrance will come. In the same way, because Krishna's mouth was touched by Putana's breast, or Putana's breast was touched by Krishna's mouth, that is how the fragrance of Krishna's body got transferred. And when Putana's body was, being burned, then the smell came. That is what Jiva Goswami Pad writes. And those, ah, yeah. And even Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes the same thing, that because Krishna touched Putana, so even by touching Putana, all her sins were removed because Krishna touched her. And just by doing that, when the sins were removed, Putana's body became more fragrant. Because now there is no kalmash, no pap. That is how the smell was coming. Now in the 35th verse, 35th and 36th, these two verses are quite very important. That's why Srila Prabhupada translated these two words together, 35 and 36. So in the 35th verse, Shukdev Goswami explains about what Putana is, what kind of a lady she is. So Shukdev Goswami writes, Putana loka balagni rakshasi rudhirasana jingha sayapi haraye istanam datvapa sadgatim. Who is Putana? So he says, Putana loka balagni. Putana is the killer of children. Lokabal. Balagni. She was killing the children. And Rakshasi. She was a Rakshasi. And Rudirasana. What was favorite drink of Putana? What Putana likes to drink? A Rudhir. No milk, no cold drink, no Coca-Cola. Only blood. A juice of blood. Rudhirasana. Putana was Rudhirasana. And Jingha Sayapi Haraye Istanam Datvapa Sadgatim. This shows the mercy of the Lord. This Putana Uddhar Leela is, showing how compassionate the Lord is. Hmm? How compassionate the Lord is. That is why Uddhavji, in the very beginning, he says, Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam jingha sayapaya yadapya asadvi lebhe gatim dhatru chitam tato anyam kamva dayalu sharanam rajim. Who is more merciful than this Lord Krishna? Who is as merciful as Krishna? Is there anyone? Is there anyone to whom I'm offering poison? I'm coming, the Putana, not I. I will not offer poison to Krishna, but Putana came with this feeling of killing Krishna. And what Krishna did? Gave him Dhatru Chitam, gave him the gati of a Dhatri. So it says, Kam va dayalu sharanam rajev. So whose shelter I shall take? Who is as merciful as this Lord Krishna? He is most merciful. He is most compassionate. That is why it says that this Putana Jingha Sayapi Haraye Stanam. She put the poison on the breast and she came to kill Krishna. But what Krishna did? Datvapa Sadgatim. Krishna gave him Sadgati. So merciful, so merciful. And then Shukdev Goswami says in the next verse, Kim punah shraddhaya bhaktya Krishnaya Paramatmane Yachan Priyatamam Kim no Raktastana Mataro Yatha. This Putana, she came to kill baby Krishna. This Putana, she was offering baby Krishna the poison or her stan out of envy, out of, you know, out of no devotion. But still, Krishna gave him such a nice place. Then Shukdev Goswami says in verse 36, what then is to be said of those who had natural devotion and affection for Krishna as mothers and who offered him their breast to suck and offered something very dear as a mother offers something to a child? When Putana got such a nice place as a Dhatri, this is actually we will discuss in next verse 38, that actually what was the place that was offered to Putana? Is it Yashoda's place? So Acharya Charan says no, not Yashoda's place. That's a different, okay? There are two kinds of gati, we will discuss about that. Jiva Goswami Pad says, the best thing is offer Krishna's favorite thing to him with love. Prem Purvak. Whatever Krishna likes, we should offer it to him. Krishna ne anukulana. Whatever is anukul to Krishna, whatever Krishna likes, we should offer it to him. But then, better than that is the time up? I think it was till 7:30. Yeah. It's 7 o'clock. We still have 30 minutes. So, better than that is, with more love, offer Krishna something which is more favorite. That is even better. Then, out of great affection, we offer Krishna something which is most favorite to Krishna. Which is most favorite to Krishna. That is considered to be the topmost thing. So, those who are doing this, what they will get, can we imagine? No. That is why Srila Prabhupada was in Juhu once. And in Juhu, you know all the Juhu story. If you don't know, then you should read. There are many books, but there are two famous books. One is by Giriraj Maharaj. It says, I'll build you a temple here. And the second is by Lokanath Swami Maharaj. It says, Bombay is my office. You can read these books and you will come to know the Juhu story, how we got, this temple and Radha Ras Bihari, the Juhu land, Hare Krishna land. So Prabhupada was there and Prabhupada was saying in one of the lecture, I think it's in Hindi, if I'm not wrong. So Prabhupada is saying, what do you think? This Krishna have come here to eat your kachoris? No. Krishna is not a beggar. Krishna is not a beggar. He doesn't need our offering, basically, our food. But he have come here to show his mercy upon us. If I'm going to offer something to Krishna with devotion, then what will I get? I will get Krishna himself. Tyaktva deham punarjanma neti. If I offer something to Krishna with devotion, I'll go to Krishna. I'll attain Krishna. That is why Krishna very mercifully appears in front of us in the form of the deity. That is why those who are doing deity worship, they should do it very seriously. Oh, the curtain is closed. Who is seeing now? Let me do anything. Oh, the time, yeah, I'm running out of time. Fatafat, tick, 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 done. No, it should be done with devotion. That is how the mothers did. Once I was doing the deity worship. I'll just share the small thing. So I was just, placing the plates and everything ready. I was doing. One Prabhuji was there. He told me, Prabhu, you have put the asan and the plate very nearby. So when Krishna will sit, how will he fold his legs? So there should be some gap, between the chair and the table. There should be some gap. If they are very close, how will you sit and eat? This is the bhav of the devotees. I said, Prabhu, you are correct. I should not do like this. Huh? So deity worship is basically out of vatsalya bhav. Deity worship is out of vatsalya, motherly affection. Considering the Lord is going to sit over here, the Lord is going to eat this. That is how we should treat. And then what will happen? We will get the best place. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, there are three categories of worship. First is udasin bhav. Udasin. We are udasin, not bothered. Udasin seva, which is like, okay, I'm just doing. Tak, 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 tak. No bhav, no, nothing is there. So that is the least thing. It is good, but not the best. Then better than that is with the shraddha. Whatever we are doing, that we should do with faith, with shraddha. That is better than that, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes. And even better than shraddha is with bhakti, with devotion. That is considered to be the topmost. Where we are, whatever service we are doing, that we are doing with affection. That is considered to be the topmost thing. And then so that is how, okay, we were on 36. So those, even Putana who got such a place, then what to speak of the mothers, what to speak of the gopis, what to speak of the devotees who are serving the Lord with affection. Huh? Even Putana, by giving, offering poison, if she got the place of a Dhatri, then what to speak of those who are offering, very sweet things to Krishna, Rasagulla and Rasmalai, and, many good, nice items, offerings to Krishna, and that too with devotion, not with envy. What to speak of their fortune? Shukdev Goswami is asking a question to us. Huh? What is about their fortune? And then in the 37th, now these verses are very important actually. We should, meditate upon these verses. In the 37th verse, it says, Padabhyam bhakta hridi sthibhyam vandhyabhyam lokavandite angam yasyaha samakramya bhagavan patitam istanam. Adbhut, adbhut. Just look at the fortune of this Putana, this Rakshasi Putana. The supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna, is always situated within the core of heart of his pure devotees. And he is always offered prayers by such worshipable personalities as Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. Krishna is not so cheap that anyone who is coming, he will get him. Krishna says, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiv bhajamyaham. So this Krishna is the property of the devotees. Akinchan vittaya. Krishna is vitta of the devotees who have no material desires. He's their property. And the Krishna is being worshipped even by Brahma and Shiva. The same Krishna. Just look at the mercy, the compassion of the Lord. Huh? That is why it says, Kam va dayalu sharanam raje. Who is as merciful as this Krishna? So it says that Krishna, out of affection, he embraced Putana's body with great pleasure and sucked her breast, although she was a great witch. She attained the position of a mother in transcendental world and thus achieved the highest perfection. That is actually in the 38th verse, Jananim Gatim. So what Krishna did? Krishna embraced the body of Putana. Even Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes that Krishna not only put his lotus feet on Putana's body, when Putana when Putana was about to die, she was pushing Krishna away. Hey, go, muncha, muncha, go away, go away. Just see, a dying person, a devotee thinks, oh my mind, savay manah Krishna padara vindayo. Oh my mind, please get attached to Krishna's lotus feet. Yamla Arjuna are offering the same prayer. May our mind remain stuck at Krishna's lotus feet. And this Putana, Krishna's lotus feet are there on her breast. And she's saying, Muncha, go away. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, not only saying, she is pushing Krishna away. And when Krishna is not going, then she is hitting Krishna's lotus feet. Krishna said, no, mother. Yesterday I said, अगर कोई भूत लग जाए तो हट जाता है, लेकिन कृष्ण अगर नंद का पूत लगे तो वो कभी नहीं हटता. So Krishna said, I am not going to leave you now. So that is why such just see the fortune of Putana. Kam va dayalu sharanam braji. Who is as merciful as this Krishna? Why shall I not offer all my heart to this Krishna? Yes. And then it says in the 38th verse, this is very important. Actually, in this verse, 38th verse, we will come to know what Gati Putana got. So it says, Yatu dhanyapi sa swargam vapa jananim gatim Krishna bhukta istanak shiraha kimu gavo anumataraha. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in great detail about this verse. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says there are two gatis of Janani. The mothers get two gati. And these two gatis are, one is Sukha Aishwaryo Tara Salokya Gati and the second is Prema Sevottara Samipya Gati. Sukha Aishwaryo Tara Salokya. That means Putana, actually Putana got this gati. Sukha Aishwaryo Tara Salokya Gati. You can make a note of it if you want. Which gati Putana got? So it says Sukha Aishwaryo Tara Salokya. Salokya Gati. That means Putana will be in the same lok where baby Krishna is. Putana will Aishwaryo Tara. There will be Aishwarya. And Sukh. Putana will get Sukh. But will Putana get the Seva? Jiva Goswami Pad and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says no. No, she will not get the Seva. She didn't get Prema Sevottara Samipya Gati. If Putana is also getting the same gati as the mothers, the gopis, the cows they got, then what is the difference? Is it like if I'm offering poison to Krishna and if I'm offering anything with devotion, then there is no difference? Then why shall I do it with devotion? Let me remove the devotion. Huh? Just throw it. Hey Krishna, take it if you wish. Give some rukha sukha anything to him without devotion. If Putana is getting the same gati as Mother Yashoda, then why it should not? Why it should be done with devotion? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says no. Putna didn't get the Janani Gati. Here, where it says Janani Gatim, that means Dhatri Gati. Dhatri. There are 7 mothers normally. Huh? So out of that, Dhatri is also considered to be the mother. The nurse is also considered to be the mother. So Putana did not get the place of Mother Yashoda, but she got a place of the nurse, the Dhatri. Otherwise, it appears like Krishna have no discrimination. He is so merciful. He is so merciful that he accepted Putana. He is so merciful that he gave him such a Sadgati. But what kind of Sadgati that is? Is that the same as Mother Yashoda? Then Acharya says no. So Jiva Goswami Pad says, although Putana got the place of Dhatri Gati, but she never got the loving devotional service of the Lord. The service of the Lord was not given to Putana. Huh? So that, and why it's so? So Jiva Goswami Pad says that Putana, when she came, she did not offer, actually Krishna did not took the milk of Putana. She just took the nipple of the breast. There was no milk actually. How can you say that? So Jiva Goswami Pad says that in the verse 38, you can, I think it is visible, you can see it on the screen. 38, yeah. It says, Krishna Bhukta Istana Kshiraha. Istana Kshiraha. That is being mentioned for the gopis, Mother Yashoda, and cows. During the Brahma Vimohan Leela, Krishna will expand himself into many forms. And he will, drink the milk. So it clearly mentions Shiraha. Shiraha means milk. Whereas for Putana, what it says, Bhagavan api tat istanam. No Shira, only istanam. There was no milk. Krishna did not drink milk of Putana. He only sucked the nipple. That's it. Because there was poison. And through the nipple, Krishna actually sucked the life of Putana. So, dear devotees, I think it is bit clear that Krishna did not took milk of Putana. He only took the nipple to kill her. And why it is so? I said in the beginning, by this episode, Krishna is showing power of his mouth. Without doing anything, simply by my mouth, I can kill her. For Shaktasur, Krishna is showing power of his legs. Without doing anything, simply by touching the Shakat, I can kill him. By Taranavrit Uddhar Leela, Krishna is showing power of his hands. Simply by holding the neck of Taranavrit, he killed him. Nothing else was done. And then Shukdev Goswami says, Panyasi yasam pibat putra sneha snutanya yalam bhagavana devaki putra kevalyadya akhila prada tasam viratam krishne kurvatina sutekshanam na punah kalpate rajan sansaro ajnana sambhava. 39 and 40 words. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the bestower of many benedictions, including liberation, Kaivalya, and oneness with the Brahman effulgence. For that personality of Godhead, the gopis always felt maternal love, and Krishna sucked their breast with full satisfaction. Therefore, because of their relationship as mother and son, although the gopis were engaged in various family activities, one should never think that they return to this material world after leaving their bodies. Amazing, the glories of gopis. Once, Bhakti Charu Maharaj was asked in an interview, not in an interview, basically, it was asked basically to Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Maharaj, the Vedic literature is full of many verses. What is your favorite verse among those many verses? Anyone know what Maharaj answered? Maharaj said this beautiful verse. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanaya Tadhamam Vrindavanam Ramya Kachid Upasana Vrajavadhu Vargenaya Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramana Mamalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatradaro Na Paraha. This verse is from Chaitanya Manjusa. So here actually, okay, I'll not explain the entire meaning of the words, but here Mahaprabhu says, Ramya Kachid Upasana Vrajavadhu Vargena Ya Kalpita. How one should worship the Lord. So Mahaprabhu said, we should worship the Lord how the gopis did. Ramya Kachid Upasana. Vrajavadhu Vargena. The Vrajavadhus, how the gopis worshipped Krishna. So here Shukdev Goswami says that one may think that, oh, these gopis, they are always thinking of the home affairs. They are always, getting engaged in some of their daily affairs, the work, the household activities. Then it may happen that the gopis, they have to take birth again. Shukdev Goswami says, no. It appears that the gopis are doing the household affairs. It may appear that the gopis, okay, Jiva Goswami Pad writes this, that it may appear that the gopis are attached to Deha, Geha, Putra, Pati, etc. But Jiva Goswami Pad says their Deha is not ordinary. Their body is not ordinary body. Because Krishna personally comes and touches. Krishna personally comes and brings milk from the breast of these gopis. Is it ordinary? They are churning the butter. They are churning the butter for the pleasure of Krishna. Whatever they are doing, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. So it may appear that whatever they are doing, it is a material thing, but that's not the way. Actually, whatever they were doing, that is spiritual, because their consciousness was for Krishna. Whatever they were doing, that is for Krishna. So their whole body was given to Krishna. That's why in Gopi Geet also they says, we are unsold servant to you. I think it's in the second verse of Gopi Geet, first or second, in the very beginning Gopi says that. Their geha, they were cleaning the house because baby Krishna is going to come there. तू है सखी बड़ भाग अति गोपाल तेरे घर आवत है. Huh? Gopal is every day coming to your house. That's why they were cleaning the house. So it appears that they are cleaning the house, but why they are cleaning? To please Krishna. Krishna is going to come here. So, and their Krishna is their husband, Krishna is their child. So it appears that they are attached to the material things, but their devotees, actually they were attached to Krishna. Bilva Mangal Thakur writes that when the gopis, they were going to sell butter and the things, they were shouting, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Take Govind, take Damodar, take Madhav. Hey, what are you selling? You are selling Damodar, you are selling Madhav. They were so attached to it. We should read this Strot, Damodar Strot by Bilva Mangal Thakur. Very beautifully he explains. Grihe Grihe Gopavadhu Kanya. These Gopavadhu Kanya, what they were doing their daily affair work, cleaning the house, cooking and all these things. While doing that, they are chanting names of the Lord. So we don't have to leave anything. We don't have to think, oh, if I'll come in contact with ISKCON, I have to leave everything. No, you don't have to leave. You just have to add Krishna, whatever you are doing. Do it for Krishna. You are cooking something, cook it for Krishna. You are eating something, eat it for Krishna. To maintain the body, to serve the Lord. You want to decorate the body, do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Or do it with the deities of Krishna. Huh? Let us decorate the deity of Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा। प्रभु जी किसी कारणवश से शायद लेफ्ट हो गए हैं। आप यहीं पे रहिए, प्रभु जी आएंगे।
Sorry, I'm sorry. मेरा पता नहीं कुछ technical error से I just got logged out. Okay, so we are almost done. Only 1 or 2 words we will take now. So, okay, so I was saying we don't have to leave anything. We just have to remember the Lord, whatever we are doing. Add Krishna to everything, and then everything will become devotion. Everything will become devotion. Krishna consciousness is very, very simple. We are making it critical. So don't make it critical. It's very simple. Chant and be happy. Do everything for the pleasure of the Lord. And everything is devotion. And then it says, okay, then the Brajavasis, they heard about how Putana came and how, Krishna killed Putana, and Nanda Maharaj, out of affection, he just took baby Krishna and, put it near his chest. Oh, my Krishna, my baby, he's safe now. Everything is okay. He remembered the Lord. And in this way, in the end, it says, Ya etat putana moksham krishnasya arbhakam adbhutam shrivanaya shanuyat shraddhaya martyah govinde labate ratim. Krishna killed Putana not by any astra, shastra or anything. He killed it normally by his Bal Sulabha Leela. Normally by his Bal Sulabha Leela. And in this way, this Putana Uddhar was done by baby Krishna. And what will happen if we will hear this? So the Shruti Fal, Shukdev Goswami is explaining about the Shruti Fal. So he says in the verse 44, any person who hears with faith and devotion about how Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, killed Putana, and who thus invests his hearing in such childhood pastime of Krishna, certainly attains attachment for Govind. Haribol. So those who have attended these 2 days session, they will definitely get affection or attachment for Lord Govind. So that is what is the Shruti Fal of reading this Putana Uddhar. So in this way, with total 44 verses, Shukdev Goswami explains about Putana Uddhar, and we tried to discuss some points from the commentaries of our acharyas, mostly Jiva Goswami Pad's Vaishnav Toshini, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Sarartha Darshini, and Sridhar Swami's Tika known as Bhavartha Deepika. So thank you so much, dear devotees, for your time, patience, and hearing it with great devotion. Thank you. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. If there is any question, any doubt, you may raise your hand. I think we have 2 or 3 more minutes. If there is any question. Yes, Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी। Prabhuji, thank you for this wonderful session. It was very, very nice to hear Putana stories. And I have one question. When Putana's body fell in Kamsa's garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whether Kamsa didn't notice about this, the Brajavasis came and Krishna was there.
Okay, nice question, Mataji. So actually, it was not only in Mathura exactly, because
Okay.
Krishna's Kansa's kingdom is, very big. Like let's say Narendra Modi is the prime minister or king of India. Now, if anything is happening in a small city called Noida, will Modi come to know? No. But this part is this area is also a part of Modi's kingdom. So in the same way, although that park where Putna's body fall, that is part of Kansa's area kingdom, but it was out of Gokul. So Kansa didn't come to know. And more so over, maybe he come to know. That is why he have sent so many demons to Gokul. Taranavrit and so many demons came. Because anyways, he come to know, because when Putna was killed, where she is killed, she was sent to kill Krishna, the children. So anyways, he come to know, and that is why in the next chapters we will see they decided to leave Vrindavan.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Looking forward for so many classes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for attending. Hare Krishna. Okay, so there is one more announcement. In this is September. In October, we are having another session. During the holy month of Kartik, we are going to have another session on Gopi Geet, that too with the commentaries of the Acharyas. Would you like to attend that? Haribol. And that will be given by His Grace Param Sundar Prabhu. Very soon, the dates and everything will be out. So I request all the devotees. We are thinking of presenting entire Bhagavatam, at least the 10th canto, with the commentaries of the Acharyas. But we need your support. We need your support. In which form? In the form of more registrations in English. We want all of you to kindly take it seriously, spread the news, let everyone get the benefit what our acharyas have given us. So in October, during the holy month of Kartik, we will have it on Gopi Geet. Okay, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
So thank you so much, Akinchan Bhakt Prabhu. So on Rupanuga Vidyapitha behalf and all students, it was really wonderful session. 2 days wonderful session. So I enjoyed a lot, and I hope devotee sending you lots of applause and hearts, everything. So it seems it was very touchy and very nice for them. So keep organizing such classes as you have already announced. Venu Geet, yeah, Venu Geet.
No, it's Gopi Geet.
It's Gopi Geet. Okay. So Gopi Geet by Param Sundar Prabhu in October. So dear devotees, please join. And I hope you have a wonderful session with Akinchan Bhakt Prabhu in last 2 days. And he started with the how Lord Krishna is so merciful. Karuna Mai hai Bhagwan. So thank you so much, Akinchan Bhakt Prabhu, for your time and efforts.
Thank you, Madhav Charan Prabhu, for giving me the opportunity. Hare Krishna.
It's all your Prabhu. So
Devotees can
Rupanuga
also
Vidyapitha
send the
always.
notes
Sorry.
in the group. I'm saying devotees can also send the notes in the group, which we will try to
Yes.
publish on our website, which will help to, more English audience we will get.
So dear devotees, we just request you can share your feedback, your learning points in group. It will be helpful for us. Thank you so much. Pallavi Mataji, we can close the meeting. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.